Hi. Yeah, very few, but yeah.
We're hoping some people get online. I'm supposed to get online, huh?
I'm Dallas.
I'm Janine.
I'm Lori.
Hi.
Jackie. Where do you send this?
It was in your Gmail account.
Was it is it the same as the test one?
Mhm.
Okay.
I was wondering what the whole, when I didn't touch on the conversation about the iPads, I was wondering if it had to do with the Melbourne Zoom. I didn't know like we were weird.
No. Oh, I'm on. Yeah. I'm on. No one's in but us right now, and I'm going to make her.
I'm not gonna join.
That's fine.
video.
Do I need to join? You're just
No,
taking notes, right?
Bonnie's there. No, it was, so when she's talking and sharing her screen, she's not gonna see who people are waiting or not if they come late.
Oh.
So she made me a co-host so I could admit them.
See,
Gotcha.
Yep. I'm admitting people.
that's fine.
Did you email?
No, I just sent it to you.
Was it from Boosters or from you?
Boosters.
Oh, that's why. So I was searching your name.
Like all my little notes of what to say. I'm like, okay, can I turn the pings off? Okay, we're just kind of waiting to get some more people in.
I think that's
Um,
setting, but
It is, I know.
play, join and leave.
Ooh, I disabled the waiting room, so maybe, oh wait, never mind. Maybe it didn't.
Go
It's
off,
still,
play, join and leave sound. That.
there you go, that's what I don't need. And we'll just give another minute or so to try and see if we can get some more people in. Open this, open Zoom's a better way to go than Facebook Live. We obviously on Facebook Live, but not everyone's on it.
Yeah. Smart,
So.
actually.
Hi, guys.
Hi. Is that you, Bonnie?
It's
Yeah,
me.
hello.
I'm muting myself now. Just wanted to say hi.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, so we are going to get started. Welcome to our very first meeting of the 23-24 school year. So today we have quite a bit on our agenda. But I'm going to have the meeting start date at 6:33. So can you make note of that? Thank you. Oh, no, come on, cooperate. Okay, so just remember, this is our purpose as a booster. The organization is operated for the charitable and educational purposes of supporting students, staff, and teachers at W.C. Petty Elementary School. Petty Bobcat Boosters will provide supplemental financial resources to all students and staff through fundraising, promote involvement of parents through volunteer opportunities, and encourage school spirit through all school social activities and events. This is our new board. So I am Janine Olandis. I'm the president. Our secretary is Dallas Batusak, right? Nice. Oh, sorry. Bonnie Elkin is our vice president, and then Jackie Gramone is our treasurer. Some familiar faces here. I think Dallas is our newest one. Donnie jumped on at the end of last year. So thanks for having us as your board this year. Like I said, quite a bit on our agenda. We're gonna go through the minutes from last May. We're gonna get a quick treasurer's report, and then just some quick information about family fun raffles are welcome back. the staff boost we did, spirit wear store, homecoming parade, band app, and then the dining event. And then our deep dive topics will involve Save a Tree, the new marquee for the building, Boo Bash, and then Very Merry Market. And then we'll kind of discuss grant requests, Spirit of the Bobcat, and then give some updates on some upcoming events that we have going on. So these are the minutes from May 23rd. That was our last meeting of last school year. I did post them on Facebook and into our Facebook event. So could I have a motion to approve the minutes?
I will motion for approval.
Can I have a second?
A second.
Okay, minutes have been approved. Thank you. Okay. Go ahead, Jackie.
All right, so this treasurer's report is our year starts July to June, so this is just July till current. Some money that we had coming in was our Skate on Grand deposit that we got from an event at the end of last year. We did sell some spiritware at our supply drop-off kind of meet and greet. And we also raffled off some family raffles over the summer. So that was money that came in from that. Money coming out, we did popsicles at our meet and greet. And some photo drops for our families when we started the year. We did donate some backpacks with supplies, 2 of them for any families in need to our social worker this year. And welcome back to our staff. We did a boost from the boosters on that really long day that they were here for meet and greet. We left some treats in the staff lounge for them. And we also had some operational costs with our Google domain, and we started to see some of the staff reimbursements coming through.
Yeah, and we'll talk a little bit more about what the staff reimbursement is. Okay, and you can see there that our balance is $27,245.20. And that will quickly be going away. Okay, so last 1 minute update. So our family fun raffles. So over the summer, we did some family fun raffles. We had them left over from an event we tried to hold, but we had these raffles sitting there, so we decided to try and raffle them off. It was basically people could buy a line and go in and have the opportunity to win one of them. So we had the Coles Children's Museum, the Brookfield Zoo, Lake Geneva Safari, and the Kenosha County Kingfish game. From that, we raised about $260 in the raffles. So it was a fun little thing to have, I think, over the summer for families to do and to kind of keep us still active for the most part over the summer. So that was fun. Like we said, we had our popsicle party for the welcome back to staff and students. This was done on meet and greet. You can see that we made those little frames to just kind of help bring have some fun pictures being taken, and they were a big hit. So I think everyone enjoyed that, and it was nice to see everyone and get everyone to have a popsicle. And it was just, I think, so much easier than our ice cream social that we did. And we did a welcome back for the boosters, or for the staff. So the boost from the boosters, we did this on the day of meet and greet. Staff had been here all day for Institute and then had to stay extra long for the meet and greet. So we gave them some snacks, some chocolate, and they had that. So that was fun for us to do for them. Spirit wear. So we did during meet and greet, we had some leftover spirit wear, some overstock t-shirts we had stickers and bracelets and ornaments and magnets and keychains. So we did have those available for purchase that day. And from that, we made a profit of $184.32. So thank you. I hope everyone's enjoying their stuff, and we do still have some stuff left. So if you're interested, Spiritware store. So we do have some rough numbers right now. Our Spiritware store through American Outfitters was open from August 24th through September 10th. We did have 71 orders. One thing we did do this year is we had a store for families and then a separate store for staff. So if they wanted to have a separate staff item that says petty boost or petty staff, then they had that opportunity to them. So between those, this is kind of a combination of it all. So there were 71 orders total. About over 100 items were sold to our families and our staff, and we raised $297.02. So thank you to everyone who ordered. Orders should be distributed next week. I have reached out to them and they did say that we are on track for, delivery next week. Okay. Then we do have the ACHS homecoming parade coming up. We have done that the past few years. We basically are just an entry in there. We decorate a truck. Kids can ride in the truck, kids can walk behind the truck. But we have signed up again for it this year. So if you are interested in signing up, there is a QR code there. We will send this out in an email as well. It's mainly just to have attendance. We will provide more information as we get closer to the date, but the date is October 12th. It is a Thursday night. The parade starts at 6:45 and it goes through downtown Antioch. And drop off is at the band shell, and then we usually pick up over by Walgreens. So we do walk that whole Main Street. And then we basically just ask that and this is for anyone. It could be siblings and parents who walk with the kids, or you can just pick up. We just need to have you dropped off by 6:30 so that we're ready to go. Okay. And our theme is red carpet. So, like I said, more information will come from that, but feel free to sign up. And then our band app. So we have decided to include an app this year for us. We are using the band app. We did send out some information about getting signed up. We do have some members in it. It's just basically an additional thing because we know not everyone has social media. So we do know that was a primary thing that we were doing last year that we wanted to kind of adjust. So you'll get the latest information. That will be kind of our go-to for like our day of events for like, say for instance, kids night out. Pick up reminders, like pick up in 30 minutes, please be on time, and just some quick things like that. So hopefully you guys are connected. We will send out more information if you are not in an upcoming email. So.
And this was an app that the other community organizations have used.
Yeah.
Like the football Viking, I think organization uses it. The Antioch Parks and Rec uses it.
Swim lesson. Yeah. So
it was easy for us to kind of jump on and, something that many people might already have on their phone. You just have to connect the Petty Boosters to some of the page, some of the organizations that you follow.
Right. Yeah. And we did go through a few different options, and we felt like having something that we know probably a lot of families already had due to being active in the community with other organizations. We thought that would be beneficial. So. And then we do have our first dining event open. So thank you, Dallas, for getting this set up. So we are going to do Wings Etc. in October, and they are actually going to allow us to have the whole weekend. So October 20th to the 22nd. It is for dine-in and pickup orders only. We will be sending home a flyer soon, but it is basically, we'll get 15% back from any of those orders. And yeah, it does not include adult drinks. And we will make sure we note that. You just have to mention that it's for the boosters. And we will go from there, but we are excited to have our first one and to come up, and I'm excited that it's our first weekend one. Usually we just get a one day, so I'm excited to see how this goes. All right, so some deep dive topics. So we do have, this probably really could have been in 1 minute update, but what we have changed a couple things this year. So a new program we have started is called Save a Tree. Basically it's just kind of help limit the amount of flyers that are coming home. So like typically a family of 4 would get 4 flyers when really only one's necessary. So basically what we've done is we've created class lists of students who are either the youngest in the family or the only in the family. So for instance, if you have a 3rd grader and a kindergartner, that flyer would be coming home with the kindergartner and not the 3rd grader. But each teacher will have a list of their students in their class that are part of the Save a Tree program. And then obviously if there are flyers that are necessary for everyone to have them, obviously we will have we will have one provided for everyone. So like, for instance, the holiday shop, we usually send that home because an envelope comes home for each kid to put money in, to come shop and things like that. So, but just a heads up that most likely you'll be coming home with only one flyer for this year to see how that goes. Just
And
kind of,
ironically, we find that the youngest get it home better than the oldest.
Yes, exactly.
So,
yes, the oldest don't always want to bring off the empty their bins. So, so yeah, so that is a new thing that we will try. And then, okay, so this was a huge thing last year, was our new marquee sign. So that was a huge goal for us last year. That was a lot of our intention of fundraising. And we did it. We raised enough money to, fund a new marquee sign. We want a new electronic marquee sign. And so we are moving forward with it. So we do want to thank everyone for all the fundraising from last year. So just some information, we were given multiple quotes. We worked with the custodial staff in the district. They helped us get some quotes and gave us some options. And so we did go with an option. It is a full electronic sign. It is going to be the same size as the current sign that's out there. Like right now, that sign, through the years after being refurbished, after construction, I guess it's kind of just continued to deteriorate. So it just kind of works out that this is what we've been wanting to do. So we're just kind of waiting at this point. But it is going to be the same size, all electronic. It's going to have a cloud-based software, and basically that just means like it's not going to be locked into one main system or one main computer. Like it will be a limited amount of people will have access to this, so that
if the principal wanted to write no school snow day from
Right.
their house, you
Right.
could log on and
Exactly.
do it. And no one has to like come into the school and find the one
Right.
computer to do it.
right.
So that cloud-based software gives a little bit
Bit of
more flexibility
flexibility.
for the staff here that will be
Right.
updating it.
Right. And so basically we do know that, it does need board approval from our board.
Of Ed.
Board of Ed, it needs to be approved by them. We do know it is on the agenda for tonight's meeting. So we are just kind of awaiting that the approval of that. But we do know it is no cost to the district, because everything is already hooked up and ready to go. It's just mainly switching everything out and getting it all set up. So,
Because it's a structural change to the building, we have to
Yes.
go through the Board of Education.
yes,
For its approval. And that's why we brought the custodial staff in for them to look at electricity, you know, how it would affect the brick of the building and installation. There's a lot
Right.
more to it than I think we all originally.
right, exactly.
So we're hoping it gets approved tonight so we can continue to
Right.
move forward with it.
Right, and then hopefully the future of the board, we've already kind of started discussing is that having it like somewhat of a fundraising opportunity, that if families wanted to pay like we would obviously figure this out, but if they wanted to post a happy birthday to their child on there, then they have the opportunity, that would be an opportunity that they could help, and it'd be a fundraising opportunity for us, or a congratulations message like to them on something that they did well. So more information will come at a later date on this, but that's just kind of some of our thoughts going forward on the sign. And then this is all the information on the sign. So it is going to be a hefty cost of our current budget that we do have. So the cost is going to be almost $20,000, which we were planning. We were anticipating that. But what's nice is there's no extra cost of adjustment with electricity and all of that. So, although we do have the $27,000 in our account right now, it will be depleting probably very soon. So, but yeah, so we are very excited about this. We are excited to carry this forward. We know this was a big thing for Christina, and a big thing of, a lot of our fundraising and help from all of you last year. So we appreciate it. All right, so Boo Bash, So our Boo Bash will
Help us
be,
replenish our funds.
yes, help us replenish our funds at Boo Bash. We are doing, it's going to be on a Friday evening, October 6th from 6 to 8 p.m. We do know this is a no school day for Petty. So we aren't quite sure how it's gonna go. We're hoping we will have lots of, because it's a long weekend too. So, but we're hoping having it back at nighttime will help, will be better. We just think a Boo Bash should be at night. So we're gonna try it back again. But we will need lots of volunteers for this. We do thank you to those who have already signed up. So there is a QR code there to get to our volunteer sign up. We do have a majority of our spots filled, but we still need more in order to do everything we would like. But basically just some quick things to know. We are gonna move to wristbands this year for entry. Over the past couple of years, we've done tickets. And we know sometimes the tickets got a little confusing with costs and everything, but the wristbands will be for kids 3 and older. Kids 2 and under and parents are free. So it will just need to be wristbands for 3-year-olds and older. But it will be unlimited use of our inflatable obstacle course, inflatable basketball shoot, petting zoo, carnival games with prizes, photo booth, costume contest, and other things that we still are planning. So before it was you paid tickets to do each thing. So we're hoping the wristbands will be a good adjustment, a good change. We will have some extra cost items that you can purchase. We will have our pumpkin patch again this year. We are planning to have a hayride, which will be a cost that it will be per person of who's it. Well, I think 2 and under will still be free. But every 3 and older, including adults, will need to pay. And then we will have a bake sale as well. We will have Antioch Pizza food truck there who will be selling pizza by the slice. They'll have water, they'll have soda and some popcorn. And then we are planning on doing trunk or treat. We are still looking for trunks. So I think right now we're at 6. We are trying to get 10. I think if we can't get to 10, we will cancel it just because we had like 5 last year and it just wasn't a huge hit. So we would like to have up to that 10 at least. But a flyer will be coming home soon. That will also have pre-order options at that point so that you can purchase your wristbands ahead of time. But you can also pay for them at the door that day too. So we are excited, our first big event, and we are hoping that's we do have some new things, new activities to do. So we're hoping that will go well too. Okay, our Very Merry Market. Can't believe we already have to think of Christmas time and holiday time. But we do have that set for Saturday, December 2nd. It will be we have extended it an hour longer than last year. So it will be from 10 to 3 here at Petty. Our past vendors have already been contacted to give them priority sign up. And so I know we have a couple already who have signed up, so that will be great. And then we will open it up to new vendors soon. We do anticipate to extend it into last year we were just in the gym for the vendors. We plan to extend it into the multi-purpose room for next year or for this year as well to give us more space and more vendors. But more information will follow as we get closer, and we will need our volunteers to help out with this event. So make sure you keep an eye out for that sign up. So yeah, so there's those things to know. We are expanding our vendor locations. This will be the other changes. This will be the first day of the holiday shop that we provide for the students here at Petty during the school days. Students will still have a chance to shop during the school day too, that following week, if you guys don't make it. Last year we had the holiday shop open for the whole week before our event. But we're gonna have this as our first day and then have it open for a few more days the following week.
I kind of use it more as the preview day.
Yeah.
For families to come in and preview. With a change in board.
Yeah.
2 of us are teachers, we can't be
Yeah.
in for an entire week. like previously, unless we get some parents that can spend their whole day here. So we're gonna kind of use the Merry Market as the preview day for families and then have it open afterwards rather than opposite.
Yeah, okay. And then, one thing we didn't do, we didn't change our pricing for our vendors. We felt let's just keep everything simple like it was last year. I mean, I think last year went well. And we did have a survey sent out to our past vendors, so we got a lot of good feedback from them, so. But yeah, so save the date for Saturday, December 2nd. Okay, so grant requests. So we did make a few changes to our grant requests this year. So what we found, or we've kind of found and noticed is like, not a lot of our staff have utilized our grant requests. And although we find it beneficial to be able to support certain programs and things with the grant requests, we wanted to be able to still support many of our staff. So one thing we did do, so in our past practice, it was a staff member could submit a request for supplies or materials for for their classroom or for an event. The request got discussed at our monthly meetings for approval. Majority of the time we approved our items, but the items we funded in the past were playground equipment, headphones for classrooms, gym equipment, Keurigs for the staff lounge, Battle of the Books, green screens, t-shirts for the orchestra, band festival, and then lunch for students that went to the Wolves game. Those are just a few of the many things we did. But what we did change this year, just to give more back to our staff, was to provide them a budget of $75 for their classroom this year. They are to submit any receipts to us that they have used to purchase items for their classrooms, and they submit them, and then we reimburse them for up to $75. They have up until end of January to submit receipts. So we're hoping that that will give us more of an opportunity to provide more to our staff than what we've typically seen in the past. I know we've already reimbursed probably at least 8. So, I think that's been going well. But grant requests are still out there. We are just kind of being a little bit more conscientious about how we're spending that money and where it's going to. In the past, it's been towards single classrooms. So we're looking for requests that are going to benefit more students in the long run. But obviously knowing too right now that where our budget is and what money's coming out with the marquee, we do have a couple requests that came in that we will discuss in a minute. But we might have to, there might just be some things coming forward that we might just have to hold off on for a little bit. But our first request that came in was from Erica Bender. It was for soccer balls and volleyballs for intramurals. So that was, she estimated about $250 for those. I do know intramurals have started. I think soccer started yesterday. These balls are not cheap. I tried to find some that were cheaper, but not such luck right now.
Ma'am, can I interject?
Yes.
Coach Owen, so good news. Yes, if you get good quality balls, they are expensive and noted. I spent, and I don't expect reimbursement, okay? But we didn't have enough Pilates mats, so I just went ahead and went to the $5 below store.
Mhm.
Five Below, excuse me, and I bought like 20 soccer balls. But if you get good volleyballs or good soccer balls within that amount, that'll help. Just so you know, if that helps.
Okay. Thank you.
But you're welcome. Thanks.
So I don't know, and actually Coach Owens, maybe you can speak on this, because I don't know how many, because I did reach out to Joanna about this, and we had talked about using PE equipment, so I don't know if there's just not enough PE equipment for intramurals.
So to give you a status update, I cleaned out that closet of 35 years of fun and organized it all. Stuff that wasn't serviceable, I got rid of. Like literally, I wouldn't have my children play with it. So bottom line up front, I mean, where we really need is some good volleyballs and then just a few soccer balls. Cause I went ahead and just got 25 below cheap soccer balls. So
Mhm.
the kids could play for both intramurals and for PE, if that helps
Okay,
on that sense.
okay.
Janine, are these from Amazon?
I wasn't given any, I've looked at Amazon, I've looked at School Specialty, I've looked at Play to Get Sports. I mean, I've looked at a few different places.
So
Um,
a place also, Ross's or Marshall's, they'll sell them for $10 a piece or 15. I don't know what prices you saw. They can get up to 35 to 45 bucks a piece.
oh yeah, that's what I'm like, oh, these.
I mean, like, Bonnie, where did they sell these in bulk? Is there anywhere we could get them in bulk? You think cheaper than this or no?
Yeah, so I'm just being transparent, ladies. And if there's gentlemen on the line, I can't see or I haven't heard a male's voice yet that I'm aware of. So I got them for $5 a piece at Five Below. After I
Right.
bought like 8 of them at like Ross's for $10 a piece. You can get volleyballs for $5 a piece. They're not gonna last very long, but the bottom line up front, you're not gonna have like, to be honest with you, you're not going to have 50 kids play with those volleyballs as hard, with supervision of me. I won't let them kick the volleyballs like that. But if that helps, but if you're looking for name brand balls, you want better quality, I would go to Marshall's or Ross's, and they're $10 a piece
Okay,
for like name brand like Nike or Umbro or Adidas or Pumas.
okay.
If
Do
that gives you.
I know soccer started yesterday. When does volleyball start?
Volleyball is going to start the next iteration of intramurals, which is anticipated after Halloween.
Okay,
Okay.
So we don't need soccer balls right now because we're doing soccer now.
okay,
I already aired up my drum fit balls, been playing that while we're waiting on the Pilates mats that Erica had a donors choose order in. So
okay,
you have time on that.
okay.
So, yeah, okay, cause I'm hoping like me with the money. I'm like,
Yeah.
if we could push it off these big grant requests until after Boo Bash, which is the first weekend in October, would that still be enough time for you guys?
Yes, so we'll need volleyballs. That's where we're hurting.
Okay,
If you can for
Okay.
after Boo Bash.
So we could table this till our next meeting?
I think I'd be comfortable spending it after Boo Bash's.
yeah, I can, Bonnie,
Yes.
I think that was you that who said that. I can definitely put it on again for next meeting, but I think, we'll just kind of. We'll look around, but if we have time on our hands, then I think we'll be a little bit better. Like right now, we know we have a couple things that are gonna bring some money in for us coming up. So I think we just with the large
Yeah.
amount that's coming out of us, we just want to make sure we get a little bit more
Understood.
in. So, but
Yeah.
I appreciate you.
And if
being
you have to,
Yeah.
if you have to prioritize, I wouldn't worry about, I'm not saying no to the soccer balls, okay?
right.
But if you have to prioritize with limited amount of funds, we'll need the volleyballs by the beginning of November.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
if that makes sense.
All right, sounds good. Okay, appreciate it.
Yes,
So,
ma'am.
So we'll hold off. We are not saying no. We will hold off on this though since we know we have a little bit of time on our hands. So,
Understood.
yep. And then our next one was from Coach Owens.
Yeah, again.
Pickleball nets, used for, I mean, she has a couple right now. She is requesting a couple more. But used for pickleball is really huge right now.
Yes.
Used in PE, family events, fundraising, booster events, things like that. So Bonnie, I did see the amount you found. I
Mhm.
have found some cheaper. I just don't know. Like I found some that are around like $70-$80.
Yeah, if you find some, what I'm looking for is I just need 2 more because I bought out of my own, again, Go Bonnie fund account here. Good thing I'm in the Army Reserves, kid you not. So if you found something cheaper, what you need is to maximize participation to help you ladies out. If you go cheaper, just keep in mind, it might be for single player. You want to play dual.
Okay.
You know what about, you need the width of the 22 to 24 foot.
Can you write that down?
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
you want to
okay.
make sure it has capacity. You
Right,
don't need wheels. I wouldn't get wheels. They're not going to last as long,
okay,
but you want the capacity to play doubles
Put it
okay,
on the-
for
okay,
pickleball. Just, you know, if you find something cheaper that you can do doubles, I can work with it because I already have 4 on hand
okay.
and 2 more would help, especially
Okay.
if you put on an event or anything along those lines.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll look into that then, make sure the ones I found are, and figure out what they're for or how long they are, but I appreciate that information. But
Yes,
I will
ma'am.
definitely be in touch with you then
Yeah.
to kind of work through that and we'll see from
Okay.
there. Does that work?
Yeah, I got the balls and the other stuff. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, perfect. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome.
On.
Yes, we appreciate it. And then any feedback we can get, that'd be great. Okay, so we will going to hold off on these 2 grant requests. Okay, so Spirit of the Bobcat. Still haven't figured this out yet.
We haven't.
so-
Maybe the staff can help us.
I know. Okay, so in the past, Spirit of the Bobcat has been on a point system essentially. Like you get points for every time you talk to us, talk about us on Seesaw, or share information for us. You get points for helping
Being on
volunteer
Zoom right
or
now.
being on Zoom or participating on our social media accounts and all that stuff. There are 2 of us who are teachers and we don't have time to tally all that.
Plus,
We love you guys, but
there's only,
And-
we all only have 1 kid.
Right.
apiece in
We
the
can't-
building, which means we're only seeing 4 teachers.
right,
Seesaw accounts or whatever. And
Yes.
if parents aren't going out and filling out a Katya form, we really have no idea what any of the other
Right.
teachers are doing. Except for when they like physically come to an event or physically are on
right,
Zoom.
right,
And we know that people can't always take their time outside of school to
Right.
do all of this stuff, but it doesn't mean they're not doing something in school to
Right.
help and support us. So
right.
we want to change it.
Right. So we want to make it simple. I mean, I think it's beneficial that Jackie and I are both teachers, and so we have the experience from all of you. I'm from your end of it. So we've kind of taken some things that we've gotten from our schools. And kind of it started generating ideas. So some ideas we do have is like, maybe at like our luncheons or dinners that we provide you, or just some random day, we put every staff member into a drawing and we have a few different raffle items that can go out and we'll just draw names and have them announced and go from there. We have talked about doing like classroom participation at the dining events. So,
Like the Spirit of the Bobcat Award would go to the classroom that maybe has the most people show up at the dining event and
Right.
participate.
and they would have to like
Just-
sign in or something like that to show like they were with this, they're from this class. But any other suggestions you guys have would be great. We want to still recognize everyone. It is just because we don't have everyone's account for Seesaw and see how often we're being shared by the staff. And not everyone can volunteer and things like that. We just want to try and recognize as many staff as possible. So, any other suggestions, please feel free to share them. Email us at pettyboosters@gmail.com. And our goal is to have something kind of figured out for our next meeting. It's been busy start to the year.
And I
But
think
yeah.
we've gone back and forth on some of them
We have.
because the classroom participation, maybe one year you just get a class that doesn't participate. So we didn't
Right.
want it to just be like you having to have your kids give you the credit, because you might still be pushing it and pumping out newsletters and it just doesn't happen because that's the kind of the class that you have and that's not a fault of your own. So
Right.
but we also like the idea of the kids being recognized for their spirit too, and so we've gone really back and forth on a lot of it.
Right, so yeah, so there are changes coming to this. It is still under construction, under planning. We'll figure it out. But those are just some quick little things that we have. So more information will come from this. Okay, yep. So just some quick upcoming events, kind of save the dates. So Boo Bash will be October 6th, Friday night. Homecoming parade is Thursday, October 12th. Wings dining event will be October 22nd, 20th to the 22nd. We will be having a kids' night out in November. And then another dining event as well. We're just kind of waiting to kind of wrap up the dining event first. To finalize that date before we decide the kids' night out event. Because we have a couple dates in mind. We're just kind of waiting on a few last minute details to come out about that. And then December, we have the Very Merry Market and Holiday Shop starting on December 2nd. And then the Holiday Shop will continue through December 4th through the 6th. So that Monday through Wednesday, where students will, that's when they'll be able to shop during the day, during the school day. And then most likely another kids' night out in January for right now. So those are just a few quick things. We will probably have more. Holidays tend to bring a lot more information. We just haven't gotten fully all there yet. We wanted to get the main things finalized for right now. So, okay, so open discussion, any questions, ideas, or suggestions? The floor is open. But always feel free to shoot us an email too. If you have any questions or anything. Oh, yeah. One thing we have, okay, so
Oh, yes.
yes, we have, yes. So we had to adjust our meeting dates. So we were originally going to be doing the third Tuesdays every month. Well, we have now found out that that is when they have board meetings, which means that Joanna and Christina would never be able to come here. So we want to make sure we have the opportunity for admin to come and staff to come, because I don't know how many staff go to those. So we have decided to change our meeting dates. I think we are the second Monday now. But we will post and update you on when the dates are. But I know that most of them have been moved to Mondays. I know we have like maybe a Tuesday in there because of no school on a Monday. Maybe the third Monday. I can't remember. I think they got moved to Monday. So I'm pretty sure they all got
Next
moved.
slide.
I know next month is Monday. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure all of them are Mondays, but our next meeting will be October 16th, Monday here at Petty. So, and that's just ways to contact us. We have our Facebook group. We do have an Instagram, Petty_Bobcat_boosters. And then our email, our set up to get text and email reminders. And then we do have our website as well.
Also, if you are joining the Facebook group, to just keep it for us, there are some questions that they ask, like, are you a parent? Are you a teacher? Or something like that. When you answer those questions, then we know you're with us and not just a random person. So please answer those questions when
Yeah.
you're sending an invite to anyone or trying to join us there. We really appreciate that.
Yeah, we usually do not accept if we do not have the answers or questions answered, so. But then we also have the band app. I forgot to put that on here. We do have the band app, so that is also another way to stay in touch with us, so. I think that is it. Is there another chat? On there?
Thanks. Looking forward to it.
Hmm?
Thanks, looking forward to it.
Okay, yep, we are looking forward to a great year as well. And keep an eye out for upcoming information coming out, following up from this, and then have those save the dates out. So we appreciate everyone jumping on tonight. Hopefully doing Zoom was a little bit better than Facebook Live like we've done in the past, because like I said, not everyone has social media. So we wanted to try something different. We will post this to our website though, so for future reference. So, so thank you. Yep.
I have an alibi, Coach Owen. So I've never done Boo Bash. Do you need any support with like games, or what do you do? Do you use the gym?
No,
Where do
so
you occupy?
no, so the plan is to have everything outside. So we will, as long as the weather holds out. So we kind of set up along the playground area and the parking lot there, along the back end by the gym and the cafeteria entrance. We kind of set everything up there We do need to get lighting. We do know that much, because it gets too dark. But no, we have carnival games that we do have some that are pre-made and, some that we're finding like just quick little things to do. Now, if we do have to move inside, then yes, obviously the gym will be one of the options we have to go with. But in terms of games from you, no, we don't need anything set up. We are having inflatables come. They'll set all that up. We'll set all the carnival games up. Or our volunteers will, because we are we do have full volunteers for cleanup and setup. And we're just looking still for more during the hour timeframes from 6 to 7 and then 7 to 8. So, I believe I saw you are on there for volunteering. So yeah, we'll just our volunteers kind of get stationed at an area and kind of help monitor it. So yeah, so it's kind of how we handle it. So, okay.
Cool. I was just wondering if you need anything. I have stuff if you got it, but sounds like you guys are all over and I appreciate
Yeah,
you.
we will definitely utilize you for Kids Night Out. That is 100% what we do. We do utilize Kids Night Out.
Ah,
So
okay, no worries.
so yeah,
Can
we
do.
will definitely be in touch about that. So thank you. So, okay,
All right, let's officially end.
yep. Meeting adjourned at 7:15. Thank you, everyone. Appreciate you guys showing up.
Good job.